What's good? It's your boy Supreme the God, and they're reacting to a video by Poetik Flakko called "He Mocked Nolan Well's Death and Lost Everything." So let's see what he's talking about, man. Love and peace.
I have some very unfortunate news for the black community, man. There's another Chud builder on the rise, and this one is probably worse than the last one. Okay, this one is shameless. His origin story is very similar, probably eerily similar to that of Chud the Builder.
My thing is, let's do this from the top. My thing is, we go our way, be by ourselves, mind our own business, and then people want to antagonize us and get a reaction out of us. We're just minding our business. They say that they want to be in their own space. They say they want their own stuff. They say they don't want to be bothered with us. They're always going out of their way to bother us. We're not coming to them. We're not going up to them, trying to get a rise out of them. We're minding our business. And these guys will never learn. And it just baffles me. I'm baffled, puzzled, and confused. Go about your life. Nobody was bothering you. And then you get upset and you start losing shit. Like, make that make sense.
This is a dude who came online saying some racist things, got held accountable for it, and now black people is public enemy number one to him because we make sure he got the consequences he deserved. If you guys don't remember him, he's the dude who came online and made fun of Nolan Well's death.
Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it.
This is what gets me. There is, in the world of the life, there's a meter called F around and finding out. And on the level of effing around, there's a level of finding out. And I love when people find out. I love people get what they deserve. Because, I love when people get what they deserve. Absolutely love it. I don't know why that thing does not want to stay up there. I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'll put it right there. Let's put it right there. But
yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do it. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim. Oh, hell no.
you do all this and then you get mad when you lose your job. Your family don't want to talk to you no more. Like this is the victim mentality that they think we have. And I hate it for you, but make it make sense. Make it make sense. I think it's for everybody, man. No matter what color your skin is or where you're from, if you do something to somebody, there are always consequences to your action. There's never going to be a time where you could literally do anything you want to somebody and nothing happens to you. I promise you. There's always going to be some type of consequence for your action. No matter where, no matter who you do it to, there's going to be consequences. And if you're not willing to accept the consequences for your actions, choose different actions.
But it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? Yeah, it's a big conspiracy. Every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting and y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about.
If you watch this channel, then you already know how this story ends, okay? After this video dropped, it probably took like 24 hours. They've already found his name. They contacted his job. They got him fired. And he came back online crying.
As he should be. As he should be, man. I think it would be worse. I'm glad that we are still in the age where stuff like that will get you fired. Because the way things are going now, in our current economy, in our current leadership, we might get to a point where that stuff will never get you fired and nobody cares about it anymore. You could just disrespect, be racist and homophobic and everything else and get no type of consequences as far as getting fired. But I'm glad we still live in a safe space where we can get these people up out of here, because we don't want to support or give these men any income that will support their Agendas.
Ryan, right? Because his family disowned him. People in his life said, "I want nothing to do."
And then his own family kicked him out. It's crazy. I think that makes it better. But not only do you lose your job, lose your family, you don't got no place to stay. Like karma. I love when karma actually shows us in real time what it's like to get smacked by her. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing about these people. They just get on the internet, think they can say whatever they want, and they should be okay. I feel like I don't know who normalized that or who in the world made it so that people think they can just get on the internet and say whatever they want and just go about their normal day like people not going. First off, the internet never goes away. You can't hide. And your footprint is everywhere. So you act like it's hard to find you. It's not. You act like it's harder. See, this is what I don't get. I feel like racists are the most stupid people in the world because they get on the internet. This is guy on Facebook that I watch or social media I watch. He's a white guy. He got a black wife. He goes out of his way. Like if he sees like a racist comment or stories, he'll go out of his way to find every detail about that person and post it. And I love that. I love that for him and I love that for us. That way we can figure out what these people are, get these people up out of our spaces, and make sure that they're taken care of in the way that they need to be taken care of. And hey, we don't got to be violent. We handle the right way and get them fired and get them out of the spaces they don't need to be in because they're not mentally able, not mentally stable, you know?
With you are a trifling human being, right? His family kicked him out the house. He can't come back home. So he was essentially homeless, jobless, and had nowhere to go.
As he should be.
Because he decided he wanted to come online and make jokes about an 18-year-old black kid losing his life.
As you all know, I've been doxxed.
And let's be honest, he went out his own way, out of his own life to do this. Nobody made him do this. He wasn't in the situation. He stepped into the situation himself. He commented on the situation himself. He implemented himself into the situation that had nothing to do with him. I don't know if he thought he was going to get popular. I don't know if he thought people were going to be on his side about these things. I don't care, but I kind of want to see what kind of gears be in these people's heads for them to be thinking these type of things. You know, I just be curious.
I lost my job this morning.
And then they come back to the internet that you were on saying this stuff with a sob story saying I lost my job, my family hates me. It's your fault. You shouldn't have got on God's internet. There's no way you look. You got on Will Smith's internet, talking mess, implementing yourself into a situation that had nothing to do with you, and now you're losing stuff. That's your fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's your fault.
Leave home. Everybody's off at me. Everybody's off at me. Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a danger.
Wait, idiots! You're the one who got on. This is just like that baffles me. Like it's always somebody else's problem or somebody else's fault that you're losing stuff. No, it's your fault. You're not mentally stable. I don't think you should be around kids either, especially your own kids.
Dangerous person, and now they want to try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children.
You are mentally unstable. You are a danger. Yes, indeed.
All because of a video. Clearly satire. I don't.
What was satire about that?
I might have a little bit of.
See, what's satire about implementing that you and the people of your culture and your skin color do this on a yearly basis of hurting young black men and throwing them in water and saying they can't swim and having meetings that we aren't invited to. What is satire about that? What in your head thought that was funny or satire? But you were serious when you said it. But now that you're losing stuff and you're about to lose, you lost your family. You're not gonna be able to see your kids. You ain't got nowhere to stay. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no money on. Now it's satire. Crazy, huh?
A country accent, not much, but you know, I was using a country accent in the video. But I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to apologize. I'm just showing the ridiculous of it, the ridiculousness of it. You know, they had the FBI reach out and all this, saying that I did whatever with Nolan Wells.
Did you not say that in the video? I mean, you implemented yourself in the video, brother. You inserted yourself into that situation. You did say we did that. Yes, we did that. Did you not say that? I'm pretty sure he said that in the video. We can run it back if we have to. I'm pretty sure he said that in the video.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's satire. Yeah, it's mocking you because you're stupid. Because here you are taking those young men that are, I guarantee you, they are innocent. They found no foul play. He left his keys and phone on the boat because he wanted to go chase a girl. You're in the water all day when you're on these islands. So yeah, he left it on the boat. And then he left chasing this.
See, the thing is, I hate when people talk a matter of fact, you know? Like they were there, they know exactly what happened. You're just taking what was said by the people who were there, who probably did it, who probably had something to do with it. Me personally, in the year 2026, every phone is almost waterproof or water resistant. So there are not a lot of people leaving their phones or their keys. Maybe the keys, but the phone? These kids don't leave nothing behind. I don't even leave my phone behind half the time. Even when I'm in the shower, I still have my phone. The phone is waterproof. So him leaving his phone, I can't believe that. Keys, maybe. But phone behind? Probably not. Especially if he's going to go see a girl. How is he going to know where the girl lives? How is he going to get in contact? Look. Any grown man knows when he going on a mission like that, the most important thing to have is your phone so you can contact whoever you're going to go see and make sure y'all coordinated and make sure y'all meet up in the right spot. So I don't believe that. If you're going to go meet a girl, you're not leaving your phone behind. Because that's the most important thing of seeing a girl. 2, phones are waterproof. So it doesn't matter if you're in the water or not. You're probably still going to have your phone with you. Most phones in the year 2026, since what, 2019, maybe even past 2019, have been waterproof. So I don't want to hear that.
Girl. And then God knows what happened to him. Didn't know how to swim. I don't know. So, yeah. You want to accuse these young men and try and have their life ruined while they're innocent just because of the color of their skin, because you hate them, because you're the racist. And I'll
brother, it amazes me. We're not even that far in the video. I'm like, I got a lot to say about this because it amazes me how now they're innocent, but in your original video, you were saying, yes, we did it, but now they're innocent and it's nobody's fault, and we're the problem because we don't like them because they're. Brother, you in your original video say, yeah, we do this. This is our annual thing. We have meetings about this. We let us throw little black kids in the water and say they can't swim. Like, come on. Like, where is the accountability? Where is the accountability?
Oh, y'all just so racist and y'all racist. Y'all racist. Y'all just hate us for nothing.
And you know what? We are the problem. You're right.
You know, y'all born like this. It's in your blood. Your parents teach you this. Blah, blah, blah. No. You make us like this.
We make you like that by being by yourself and not bothering you. See, the thing is, like I said earlier, we don't go out seeking these type of people. They come out seeking us. They go out of their way to come find us. And it amazes me how deep rooted their delusions are in their head to where they're the savior and the victim, but in reality they're the antagonist. It amazes me, like, these delusions are crazy. The delusions of these guys' mental is crazy.
You did something that you knew was uncalled for, people reacted in a normal fashion. You was bragging about participating or getting a 18, 19-year-old black kid killed. So people contacted the authorities. They found out who you are and they reported you. Got you fired from your job.
As he should
got
be.
the FBI to step in. Yo, you know, right? You're in a very bad spot when your family is looking you in your eyes and telling you, yeah, you're not safe to be around children. You gotta go. We ain't do that. Your family did that.
Facts. So if your family thinking that, like, you can't say it's us then. It's like, because your family is your family by blood. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Your family is telling you, you got to go. You got to get out the house. We don't want you around the kids. We don't want you around us. Your job lets you go. If what you were doing was so right and there was no problems with what you were doing, nothing bad would be happening to you. If you would stop being delusional, you would take in what you did and take in your consequences, you would see that you are the problem, nobody else.
All right? So the last words of his villain origin story was, y'all did this. I guess that was foreshadowing of what to come. But here's the thing, okay? This dude is shameless, okay? He's probably worse than Chud. See, Chud, right? At least Chud tried to hide the grift. At least Chud tried to pretend like he's doing this for a noble cause. This brother lost his job, became homeless, and picked up the camera and started calling black folks the N-word almost immediately, man.
Of course.
No, aren't you? No? So my city.
You know what amazes me? This also amazes me. You know how people always like, if this somebody did this to me, I'll do this and that. Bro, these situations be going on a little too long for me. Like, and I feel like they know who to do it to. Cause let's be honest, man. They go to the right neighborhood, they find them the right person, they'll get the reaction they're looking for and probably more. But they don't. They go to public places where, it's not your usual areas where those type of people are at. So they know they can get away with it until they fuck around and find out in the wrong area. And it takes too long for them to find out, in my opinion. I feel like we need to establish a borderline of, reaction faster. We need to get to the point where these things are getting to a conclusion faster instead of just letting it go on for however long it goes on for. Like that Chud the Builder situation should have been over a long time ago. I feel like look. There are some young men out there that handle things. And I feel like those young men were not where they needed to be at. They need to be where they need to be.
He's undergoing like a $78 million transformation downtown for the parks. And of course, all it's going to do is become a haven for.
Yeah, this is what they always do, okay? They try to mask their grift with something honorable. Now, I want to save the streets for white folks, man. Oh, no, immigration is bad. No, the budget is being wasted. Brett, this is not, now his grift is he wants to clean up the streets in his town because, these streets are being occupied by immigrants and black folks and they're making it, man, all right, man. All right, you don't care about geopolitics.
Not at all.
You don't care about
you just want to walk around
immigration,
saying that word.
Your
okay.
stomach is touching each other, man. All right, your stomach is hurting, and you trying to make $1 the quickest way possible. But this ain't the way. Chud lasted 6 months before Chud went to jail? I'll give this dude about 3 months, man. 3 months, he's out of here.
I just had to walk through some bullshit to get through some stairs to get to the sidewalk. But it's just becoming a haven for like here.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a
My man's minding his business.
Is in the riverfront music garden. He thinks he's getting like sound healing. Laying throughout in the bushes here. We're here meditating on the bench.
That man looks like he has a work vest on. This nigga is probably on his work break, and you're bothering him. Like, let's be serious, man. You have no job, you're homeless, you have no family. This man looks like he has a work vest on. He probably on his break Worried about himself, not worried about no other person in existence. And you out here worried about him. Come on now. Like, make that make sense to me.
Set up in the damn stairs, huh? $78 million to redo all this. It's for homeless people to trash the place up.
They don't look that homeless to
issue
me.
will
Look like they just out enjoying their day.
As long as there's
But you, sir, you are homeless.
society, it'll continue.
Racist people are so delusional, bro. You walked up the stairs and it looked like the stuff like on those stairs belonged to the white man. The white man was
The delusion of these people is like, it has to be studied. Like, the delusion of a racist white man has to be studied. A delusion of the racist has to be studied in general. Like, the delusions and the mental illnesses that they acquire over the years need to be studied, because
the one that was funneling with those things, man. How you gonna blame it on the black guy and claim the majority of the problem is coming from N-words when the white guy is the one who had the stuff in your way? Right? But it gets worse, okay? Now, I'll be real with y'all, bro. He's doing a whole lot of picking and choosing, right?
Facts.
The people that
They always choose the
came
right one.
across and ran across, they don't seem like the type, right? That's gonna give this dude the energy and the pushback and the altercation he's looking for. So he knows exactly who to pick and choose with.
I mean, it's just a hub for it's ridiculous. It's just an improvement for.
Let's be honest, that dude with the bike probably got more property than you have, bro. You homeless. You have nowhere to go. That's why you're outside. You're part of the homeless problem, brother. You yourself are homeless. You're part of the problem that you're complaining about. Where are you staying? It looked like you got the same shirt on from the other video you were posting earlier, brother. Like, you've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days. You have nowhere to go.
That's all this is. For homeless to have a nice place to lay down at night and.
Bro, you probably laying right next to him. As soon as you turn your camera off, you probably laying right next to him. Hey, brother, can I borrow some of your coffee?
$78 million of taxpayer money to relax on a nice riverfront, beautiful $78 million remodeling. It's not even done yet. You can see the still up. Not even done yet. Not even done yet, and it's already become a haven for. Doing boxing right here. Let's see those moves.
You see how the thing is, do you see how these people are minding their business? Black people, if they don't do one thing, we mind our goddamn business. We don't be bothering nobody. We don't go talking to nobody. We don't be filming nobody. We be minding our business. You are incentivizing the altercation that you are looking for. And the fact that this man just stood here and kept listening to you, I would have just walked away. He just stood there. I would have personally just walked away. I'm lying. I would have knocked him the fuck out. But we on YouTube, so we don't endorse violence.
Let's see them. That was pretty impressive. Man, you were doing kicks and punches and damn. You're on that fentanyl, aren't you? No? You're not on that?
I'm so torn because it's like, if you react a certain way, you're gonna give them what they want, right? But a white man walk up to you with a camera in your face and saying you are on that N-word fentanyl,
brother.
What's your response to that? What's the right way to handle that, man?
They be choosing the right ones.
Do we give them a little bit of straightening? Do we make them feel the hands of the ancestors? Or do we walk away so we don't give them the clip? Or do we walk away so we don't give them what they're looking for? I'll be real, I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to walk away, bruh.
You and me both, brother.
The straightening got to be delivered.
You and me
if a
both.
white man walk up to me with a camera in my face, calling me the N-word, saying I'm on the N-word fentanyl. Nah, bro. The straightening gotta be delivered. I'm sorry. God forgive me, man. The straightening gotta be delivered. I'm sorry, man. But here's the thing. He does this to multiple black guys.
And they don't do nothing.
And they just kind of take it. This dude is like super calm. Man, all right, man. I'm not worried about you. The next dudes, they sounded like they wanted some smoke, but they ain't really do nothing.
Hey, what y'all talking about, white boy? Y'all need to watch your mouth. What y'all talking about, white boy?
Hey man, we having a conversation, man.
What you talking about, white boy?
I said a white guy.
Watch your mouth.
Whoa, whoa.
I told him right to his face. He's a stupid, worthless, and I don't give a
This man is filled with anger. That's that hunger kicking his.
Bro. Why even start a conversation with this man if you're not going to do nothing? I'm baffled, puzzled, and confused. If you weren't going to do nothing, you're just going to say some whoa or blah, 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 this, that. Just ignore him at that point. If you're not going to, just ignore him at that point. If you're not going to do nothing, just ignore him.
His butt, bro. That hunger always kicking his butt, bro. That man is filming videos.
He got a different
outside.
shirt on today,
All
though.
his videos is filmed outside. You know why? Because he don't got nowhere to go, man. He's homeless. He's broke. He got no money. He's hungry. He's starving. He's frustrated. And now he's blaming it on all black folks. And now he's trying to take it out on us. But here's the thing, okay, bro? Yo, we already seen him play with Chud the Builder, okay? We got pissed off with Chud the Builder, right? But after a while, we seen him play, and then it became like whatever, right? Like when we see you, is that what?
The thing is, I hate to be the person, but I'm so sick of we got to be the bigger person. We can't get them what they want. I feel like at some point we gotta learn. Our boy Malcolm might have been right. We probably gotta put hands on these people, man. They are not going to understand to leave us alone until we make them leave us alone. And unfortunately, that causes for us to give them what they're looking for. Unfortunately. And I hate to say it, but I feel like we're not giving them enough reason to leave us alone yet. I feel like we're being very docile, very calm about these things, very, what I'm looking for, nonchalant. We're not putting enough effort for us to be left alone, which is fine if that's what you want. But I don't know, man. If you want to be respected and left alone, sometimes you gotta give people a reason to not want to be bothered with you or bother you, you know?
Whatever. With this dude, like, you can't even offend us because we know your situation, right? Like, at least Chud the Builder had a home to go to. You homeless, right? So what will we look like being offended, being pissed off by a guy who was literally homeless?
Facts. That's another thing.
Homeless.
That's another thing. You're talking about homeless people and the home situation, bro. You out there? You are out there in the trenches with them, baby girl. You are holding hands with them out there in the trenches.
Like
You know what? Maybe he wants to do this because he wants to get put in jail so he have a place to stay at night. Instead on them hard sidewalks and that $7 million renovations he was talking about. He probably out there chilling with them.
Got nothing. This is the grift he's trying to get off the ground, sir. It's not gonna work, man. All right, it's not gonna work. So he's doing this, right? And I guess people start asking him, "Why are you doing this?" Right? And right on cue, just like Chud the Builder, Buddy came online and told this sob story about how black folks got him fired from his job, got the FBI on him, and he ain't got nothing left. And because he got canceled, he's gonna he's just going to the moon with this because we ruined his life and he's trying to get back.
My thing is though, you did it to yourself. Like, we didn't tell you to get on the internet. Nobody forced you to get on the internet and do the original video you made. You got on here yourself. You said all you wanted to say. And it was like, oh, bet. And now you have nothing. Like, that's your fault. Accept your consequences for your actions.
Sir, right? Save the tears and the pity point. We don't give a damn, okay?
So I was doxxed, canceled, fired.
He got that Walmart special on, boy.
Had the FBI looking into me.
Now, peep how when they talk about what people did to them, they never go into specifics about what they did. They don't ever go into the specifics.
Had trying to get family law involved, to get judges to try and take custody away because I was so unsafe to be around children.
You are mentally unstable.
Me doing what they do every goddamn day.
Which is mind our business.
After months.
You didn't mind your business, brother. All we do is mind our business. We go to work. We pay our bills. We mind our business. We all have a good time. We try to make our own spaces, our own entertainment. You people come to us. We be minding our business. You don't do what we do, because if you did, you would not be in the situation you're doing now. We mind our business. We mind the business that are paying us. Someone when I was younger told me, what you eat don't make me shit, and what I eat don't make you shit. So why are you worried about what I'm putting in my body? Nigga, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
Of them mocking the death of Austin Metcalf. Mocking his death. Pissing on his grave. Literally pissing on his grave. Watching the thousands of videos every day of black mobs attacking white people, innocent white people for no reason.
You think that should never happen?
Just a lie. That's not a thing. There are black mobs that are going around attacking white folks. Man,
No,
cut it
ain't
out.
nobody.
Right? That's not a thing, right?
These motherfuckers be coming up with delusional. These niggas be in their own universe. These niggas be in their own universe. Like that has to be. These niggas are on another plane of existence. These niggas are just making up situations and diagrams in their head, brother. These delusions. These delusions. I think he might need medicine. He might not need to be around nobody's kids. Because he might need some medicine. He might need some medicine. Ain't no way, brother.
You are just lying now at this point. Fam, yo, there are deplorable human beings who made fun of Austin Metcalf's death, right? You know, and they're terrible. And any sane human being would denounce them, would disavow them. They love these fringe incidents because that's the only thing they can hang their hat on, right? If we're going tit for tat, it's not even close.
Not even close at all.
The violence, the attacks on black folks at the hands of white folks, it's not even close. Bruh, there was a literal system created for white folks to torment and attack black folks without consequences, okay? That was a literal system created that was enacted and in place legally. White folks could attack, murder black folks and get away with it legally. So you don't want to go tit for tat, right? But all you guys have is like fringe incident. And if we're...
The thing is, the generalization of 1 to 2 incidents compared to the actual all of y'all, like, I mean, all y'all, is not correlating in the way you think it is. I promise you. Generalization is bad, but if we're being honest, there is probably a better generalization towards the opposite point that you're trying to make, to where you guys can be the word compared to you trying to generalize us for like 1 to 2 situations. But let's be honest, I don't even know who that Austin person is, so I can't even speak on that. So I digress.
We're talking about cancel culture. Fam, people on your out of the fence, right? The white supremacists, y'all created cancel culture, right? The alt-right created cancel culture. Bro, the alt-right was having people fired from their jobs and deported for simply disagreeing with Charlie Kirk after he died.
Okay, I will not say that they created it. They just perfected it. Especially when there are people in the actual federal government requesting these things. What is he, a vice president, I think he is, or a secretary? One of the two. Like, when there's people in like actual government, like there's no black person that high up in the chain to even quantify us being a danger to anybody or canceling anybody. Yeah, we can get you fired from your job, but the federal government is getting on the news, on the entertainment, on the internet, telling you if you're doing this, then you're a bad person and you're gonna get consequences. The federal government, not no normal human being, the federal government is telling you this. Like, do you see the system? Do you see the unfairness? Do you see the disparity against those two things?
I'm not talking about the people who were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. I'm talking about the people who says, yo, I don't think Charlie Kirk stood for the American values. Fired. Sorry, out of here. And if you're an immigrant, deported. Sorry, out of here. You had the literal Secretary of State stepping in to punish people for saying negative things about Charlie Kirk after he died. Things such as, man, I don't think Charlie Kirk was a patriot. He ain't believe in the First Amendment. And that's not a lie. That's just a fact. Like Charlie Kirk said out of his mouth, right? He don't believe a Muslim should be mayor because he's Muslim. Like, you are anti the First Amendment if that's what you believe.
Interesting.
Right? So your side created cancel culture. You can't cry now because people is using it against you. But, all of his complaints is just nonsense, right? Is him trying to cope with the bad decisions he made. Bro, you made some terrible choices, bro. You came online when having a family to provide for to mock the death of Nolan Wells. For what?
And he chose to do it himself. Nobody made him do it. Let's be honest. Nobody put a gun to his head and say, get on in there and talk about this.
Exactly. I don't know. 200 views on TikTok. It doesn't make sense.
Watching their men.
Wait, do you think it got 200 views?
And unalive our women on buses and trains and sidewalks.
Nigga, what are you talking about? What universe are you living in? What is he talking about? Delusions.
Going into the homes of our people and taking the lives of their innocent little babies while they sleep in their beds.
What are you talking? If I'm not mistaken, what was this? I don't remember when this was, but a black woman called the police because someone was walking around her house. 2 white police officers come to her house. They come into her house where she called for help. Somehow, some way, she ends up dead for calling for help. Bro, I've never heard of a situation to what you are talking about. What you're talking about happens to us. I've never heard of it happening to you guys. Delusions, baby
and
girl.
And they have
delusions.
the nerve to try and destroy my life over.
You destroyed your own life. You destroyed your own life when you got on the internet. I'm just saying.
The whole Nolan Wells thing. They are accusing these young white boys of killing this dumb that didn't know how to swim, of murdering him.
You know what's crazy to me? I like he's trying to make himself a victim. He's trying to put a sob story on. When in his original video, he said, yeah, we did it. As in implementing himself, the boys in his race, people who do things like that, and yeah, they did the things that people are saying they did. Now you want to flip it because your life is ruined. Now you want to flip it to where you're trying to stand up for those boys, or we're the problem because we're saying they could have did it. If they didn't do it, then let the evidence show that. Nobody, you're not a police officer, you're not a detective, you're not a lawyer. You don't have any job. So you have no reason to be putting yourself out there into the situation, trying to defend anybody. When you have no evidence, you're not there, you don't know what happened. You're trying to paint yourself as the victim when you put yourself into the situation commenting on something that had nothing to do with you.
Even though they were friends with him like their entire lives, He was one of their best friends, which is another reason.
Another thing is, y'all are jealous of us. I want to be us. I think y'all better than us, but in reality, y'all not. And every time you see us succeed or do something better than you or get a girl you want, which is, you know what? That's kind of a y'all problem. Because we ain't jealous of you. We don't care what y'all do. We won't be in y'all business. We not worried about if y'all succeed or fail. All we try to do is be the best us we could be, and y'all just hate that for us, huh?
Reason why white people that you shouldn't let your kids hang around black kids, because if something happens to them, the entire black community is going to blame your child for it and try and destroy their life, just like they're doing to these kids.
Now, bro, think yeah, he a thought leader and a philosopher, man.
That boy think he a superhero out here, yo.
Bro, people like this don't got a long shelf life. All right, people like this will be here and gone by tomorrow. When Chud the Builder is doing 40 years in prison, in about, I don't know, like 9 months, he's going to be gone as well. People like this is not going to last long.
Gonna make it
this
that
dude,
long.
for the most part, he's poor. We haven't seen him do a video inside yet, by the way. Right? All his videos is outside.
That boy outside.
Right. Because
he ain't got nowhere to go. He outside.
The only place he got to be is outside. Right? So his life is already like to the ground and burned down.
That boy got that wrinkled ass Walmart shirt. He got that Walmart special on. That
so
dirty ass
really
hat.
is just laugh
sitting
at
outside.
Just laugh at him.
Huh?
But also got to take him
He probably
seriously
sitting at McDonald's charging his phone
a guy
right
like
now,
this, his
y'all.
back is up against the wall. Jail right now is paradise for somebody like this. Somebody who got to sleep outside, can't afford food.
Didn't I say that shit earlier? I said that boy probably want to get locked up so he have a place to stay. He ain't gonna have no phone, but he got a place to stay. Food, 3 meals a day.
To eat, can't see his kids. Jail right now
Probably
is
his
probably
best.
paradise to this dude.
He probably praying and hoping.
So y'all be on guard when y'all see him, bro. Be on guard, be safe, protect yourself if necessary. Cause this brother right here, I think he is worse than the original Chud. He is really breaking down and crashing out because he got nothing else left. And the worst part about it is even his attempts is falling on deaf ears. His highest viewed video on Twitter is at like 61,000 views.
I mean,
He
shit,
got
that's a
4,000
lot, but
followers on Twitter. His TikTok got deleted, gone out of here. His Instagram gone out of here. So he has nothing left but Twitter, and he got 4,000 followers. So this dude, obviously, even the grift ain't working. So I'm afraid of what's next.
what's next?
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys?
Well, more of the story is, as it always is in these type of stories, you F around, you find out, and you deal with your consequences. I don't understand what these people expect to happen differently. But love and peace. See y'all next time.